It's a bit of a strange shot from Mark Selby. Could leave as the one he's taken on. Yeah. Yeah, very strange. Maybe near jar. Oh.
Five.
That he's going to play on. The red at the bottom of the pack. Yeah. So avoid.
11.
No.
Neil Robertson, 18. One.
Lovely shot. Yeah, that's always. Two cushions for that red. Well, he played it nicely. Too tactical or too scrappy, and players can get bogged down if it goes that way.
22.
Could possibly go close to this right corner. He's okay. This will bounce, but really good chance now.
28.
He sort of pegged as this, you know.
Names in one visit. There's another excellent job for the loose red. Chance to win the frame. Big shot this. Now, how's your look? Needs to slow down the cue ball. He's okay. Oh, it wasn't that easy. And it could be costly.
Mark. 1.
And all the...
8. 16.
Pot this red, get on the green. And if not... Oh! Well, he took his eye off it. Potable. Yeah, no problem. Not many
1.
better long putters in the game than... No problem. But once again, still
9.
a little bit close to the...
It's in Robertson's hands
15.
to get it won.
8. 18.
First time he's played in the Players' Championship since he won the tournament 3 years ago. So it just tells you that
22.
did have a couple of
27.
Grand Prix, the Players and the Tour Championships. These are his sort of tournaments. And in the end, he's made a good start. He was in the balance. Leads Mark Selby 1-0. All right. An 85th ranking quarterfinal for Robertson, 101st for Selby. Been so consistent, these two.
Oh, but that is brilliant. A few reds out into play, which is nice and handy. And judged that nicely
9.
as well. Top side.
$15. $30.
Yeah, that's what he played for. Ah, wonderful. Great shot. Once it hits the pack.
45.
Beautiful.
$53.
A big break on the cards here.
It's just what you... It's been wonderful. Just this red required.
68.
Nice break so far.
76.
Judd trumps 139.
$82.
Level with it now, taking the pink.
Well, everyone's so friendly these days, Ken. They
89.
scoring
97.
his third of the tournament.
$105.
Now the reverse spin, and he's, well, how well is he cued that? Absolutely perfect. Great start to this match
104.
so far. More.
$121.
Mark Selby 60.
$126. $104.
The joint highest break of the tournament so far.
And on this evidence, there'll be more to come from Mark Selby.
He levels the match at 1 each. The winner to play either John Higgins or Zhao Guodong. They're up tomorrow afternoon. Zhao Guodong, the only quarter-finalist, not a world.
$1.
Well, Mark Selby, probably the
Yeah, he's just... He's okay.
15.
Sort of competitive animal Neil Robertson is. He won't just win years. Bearing in mind everything else he's won in that time.
23. 37. 45. 53.
Yeah. Just as you said, David, this the little miss
Neil
comes in
Robertson,
that you don't
58.
expect him to. I mean, for a left hand.
1. Nine.
Played this nicely. Very nice. That problem Bushner or possibly even lay behind it at some stage. Ooh.
Looking to punish.
19.
'Played the stone across, yeah, but held
25.
nicely. He's got an angle to try and screw into it here.
Mark Selby, 32.
Ooh, just about as well. Crept into the pocket.
For Robertson.
7.
He was ahead in the first, made the century in the second, had the chance for the clearance there in frame 3.
With the red. Could have tried to get a better angle on the colour.
Well, it's all simmering along
17.
nicely to talk about. And plenty more to come.
$32.
Make the counter clearance.
39.
Went wrong trying to bring that red.
To go back in front. He leads 2-1. Very close. And of course, because of that, it stayed near.
1.
Right here.
9.
Which won't really impede him in any way. Yeah, not a great sort of bunch to go into from the black there. Playing for black.
32. 40.
Like unless it That was going close to the pocket, and he was right.
Neil Robertson. One. Mark Selby.
The ball tight on that ball cushion somewhere out behind the green. Into this right corner pocket. No. There's the cue ball. Pretty good.
Foul. And the miss. Neil Robertson 4.
Excellent return. Very, very good. Wasn't cued very.
One. Nine.
Of course, he made a 139 in the second. And he's going to get another one in this frame. Neil Robertson has not.
Shots that you wouldn't have seen him miss a few seasons ago. Selby hasn't played a good one there. He tried to catch that red. Full ball. No.
Significant. The only frame Selby's won, he got in first shot with a long red. Needs this to make sure of the frame. And a 3-1 lead. With this scoreline.
9.
These two have both, of course, won so
15.
much, accomplished so much. Equally, I think Selby will be disappointed with this mini session because he has had the chances.
19. 22.
Remember,
26.
Robertson on the head-to-head is quite...
Thirty-one.
So, very interesting start.
31.
Mark Selby made the highest price of the match and the joint highest of the holding the advantage by 3 frames to 1.
And 2 of them are playing each other today here. Yes, it was a very difficult shot,
Foul.
and actually, as a consequence of this miss, something at mid-range for Robertson. Didn't want to put the...
1.
And it would feel a big frame, you know, to extend here. Feel that he'd done a lot of good work
9.
last time. Splitting the bunch. Very good indeed.
15. $23.
The two reds close to the pink spot just to hold the cue ball. It's played it really nicely, in fact. It was not difficult, but
29. 35.
yes, and I always think people who are watching you play in their local club might think, well, how come the table is not that practical
41.
over a long period of time, but they play beautifully. Yeah, as opposed to about
49.
all.
$57.
Third frame. And what a difference.
65.
She whitewashed Ronnie O'Sullivan 6-0. This time he's on the receiving end.
72.
Called a foul on himself.
Into power ahead. A 72 break means he leads 4-1. I have seen frames re-racked twice before. I can't ever recall seeing a frame re-racked 3 times, though, so...
Foul.
Well, at
And a
least
miss.
now there's a
Mark Selby 4.
point on the board. 4 of them.
One.
It's not
6.
bad. It's going to have to do it this
7.
time, though, from closer up. And one of the long red that stayed close to the right corner.
15.
Stayed. Very important visit. He's earned the chance.
$21. 29.
Yeah, quite.
So
5 reds. He couldn't do anything about it, so Gently played.
45.
That's a good shot.
$61.
For the red, it'll be. Again, very meticulously played.
69. $76.
$139.
Mark Selby 88. And the frame.
Not a century. Write him off at your peril. Yeah, the anatomy of a re-rack is very different these days to what it was. Robertson has not really had much of a chance since he led 4-1. Well, Robertson might be tempted this time. He's got a red. Played it with a lot of stun, bottom of the cue ball to avoid the main bulk of reds. That is magnificent. Put the reds away from the pink spot if you could. One of those absolutely unmissables, wasn't it, when you saw it from that camera angle? And that's
40.
not the worst. Robertson's done the same here. Playing about 8 minutes, and now he's got a really good chance.
$20.
Yeah, it might have been an important
27.
position. Yeah, it might have been an important.
27. $34. $41.
But as Neil said,
$48.
yeah, because he
54.
they've gone into them. That's excellent. Thought he would be on one, but it's absolutely perfect. So this is kind of
61.
just getting colour and then red at this visit. Then he's won it in a. I don't think Selby is
67.
playing poorly at all, but
$73.
as we'll no doubt discover when the Robertson is no exception.
78. 94. 91.
The red did. A little easier than this, actually, the one he missed.
$99. Neil Robertson, 99.
99 with aplomb. 5-2. These two have played in deciders 5 times before, and Robertson has won on each and every occasion. So the black clouds, Neil, are gathering.
Father told him that he should always battle for every point, and he's always done that.
Foul.
Well, this is
Foul. And the miss.
clipping
Neil Robertson,
the
6.
pink on the way. I don't know why he particularly would do that. Because he'd always have this shot available to him. Cannot see how that's a better option than putting him back into the snooker. Anyway, probably a minor issue. Now he's hit the bump of the middle pocket, and that's not a good shot from Selby. Not really. How can he get the cue ball out away from the reds onto his colour? Glancing off the bunch. A little bit of luck involved. It's not the worst nudge.
1. Six.
His pot success rate in the tournament as a whole, 93%. It's not that he's making glaring errors.
$14.
That's
22. Third.
Well, he's played well today, but that's the worst by a mile
Selby
that he's
first.
hit. So now
1. $7.
yeah, I mean, it's strange setup, isn't it? That, you know, the Reds are pretty good, although it is a good chance, however. And he will not be rushed
14.
into anything.
Having endured
20. $25.
Well, you see, this is
Oh.
the thing.
$1.
Especially with, you know, the but,
8.
well, he's got some zip on this. That's fantastic. He deserves to be on one, and if he's not, that is And I think Robertson was unlucky, actually. You know, he had to play that shot. He controlled it, but just the red just toppled in, didn't it?
No.
In the absence of any other shot. Been a frame with some...
That was always narrow.
Foul. And the miss. Mark. One. Eight.
Big point of a frame, you know, that shot where Neil potted the pin, win it there and then. It's only one frame.
15.
You know, if he takes the one after this one, all of a sudden he's on his tail.
18. $22. $27.
Undoubtedly, Selby.
Will the Jester from Leicester have the last laugh? Very uncharacteristically, Selby's lost quite a few matches this season from position.
Not easy, and of course it's not a nice moment when you see that.
And that did not threaten the pocket either.
It's a pretty... He's played it quite well, actually. But look at those reds spread out like that. If a chance came... It's one you could miss altogether.
Foul. And the miss. Mark Selby 4.
Different shot. Well, I mean...
In snooker, the
hit too much of it. Error. What has he left? In the thin red to left middle. He's got away with one there, Mark Selby. We're not taking the risk again. We're 15 minutes into this frame. I mean, I don't know what the longest is. I don't think the record exists. Could have happened in some qualifier somewhere. But not a lot of progress made. And now, of course, the Reds were spread. So now the chance of a ball being potted.
You can.
One.
I think he probably deserved that little nudge. I think.
5.
Here, I don't think you're setting eventually potted. So you're not always as fluid.
12. $19.
The average shot time of both.
26. 33.
On that bottom end of the 3. So there's one less problem, but potted.
40. 47.
One.
$54.
Well played. You kind of really could see that happening. It was not a particularly enjoyable shot. So many different types of plants. Some
One.
And now a whole lot closer to what would be his 53rd ranking event semi-final.
Yes, and he's almost there, and he's had to really roll his sleeves up here, hasn't he? In his scoring department. But any
7.
lingering doubts anyone might have.
The Selby will be at the Tour Championship. As for Robertson,
26. 27.
Well, it doesn't matter at all, but he's very close to Bill. He's spotting the balls or still got their fingers on the ball, then of course it would be called a foul, but he's played some good stuff today. He's a really much because he's undoubtedly, undoubtedly one of the very best players in the game. That's good for us.
44.
as for Selby, but Robertson will be elated. Very close to being back on top. He's into the semi-finals. He doubles up on Mark Selby. 6-3 the scoreline.